What is going on, guys? It is your boy Tropicalnhl back here today for a brand new YouTube video. So today we're gonna talk about the rumors surrounding Josh Anderson. I mean, I've seen a lot of articles, I've listened to a lot of podcasts of TV shows on RDS, TVA Sports, and a lot of them are stating that Kent Hughes might use Josh Anderson for a trade to get a new defenseman to help the defensive line, because we're missing a veteran on the top four to help the young guys develop. Because if you have three rookies on your defense, it's going to be pretty difficult to help them to develop. And a lot of people have stated that Kent Hughes might need to trade for another defenseman. And since that almost all the Canadiens forwards have practically no value whatsoever at the moment other than Josh Anderson, some people think that Kent Hughes might sacrifice Josh Anderson to acquire a defenseman. And I've also seen a lot of people talking about the fact that Josh Anderson does not have an A on his jersey, the fact that Josh Anderson wasn't even noticed that the Canadiens were naming Nick Suzuki as the captain. You learned it from the media. It was like, oh, for real, bro, what? I didn't know about this. So it's kind of weird, because Kent Hughes and Martin St. Louis stated that they talked to multiple veterans on the team before naming Suzuki captain to see what the reaction would be. And Josh Anderson had no idea what was going on. So it's pretty weird from that perspective. So for me, Josh Anderson is a guy that the Canadiens need to keep. I already made a video about this. I was comparing Josh Anderson with Chris Kreider back when the New York Rangers did their rebuild. They practically traded all the core, but they kept Chris Kreider. I thought that Jeff Gorton would probably want to do the same thing with Josh Anderson. And I think that's a pretty good idea. You need the guys like Josh Anderson to go deep in the playoffs, and you need them on your team and not against you. So for me, Josh Anderson is an untouchable. But if you can get a really good return out of him, I would trade him. But if not, I would keep him, because a guy like that is pretty rare in the National Hockey League. And another thing that makes people believe that Kent Hughes will probably sacrifice Josh Anderson for a trade is the fact that this summer in a press conference, he stated, "We don't want to trade Josh Anderson, but we're getting a lot of calls, and some of them are interesting." So this could be a thing that makes Josh Anderson go away from the Canadiens, because a guy like him brings a lot of interest from other teams, because he's big, he's fast, he hits, he creates space, and you need those guys in the playoffs. You need those guys even in the regular season. And he can score some goals. He's a 20 to 30 goal scorer in the National Hockey League. And I'm sure that a lot of teams, probably all the teams in the NHL, would take Josh Anderson. And he has a good contract. He's probably one of the only Habs forward right now that has a contract that values his play. So yeah, it's going to be interesting seeing what's going to happen with Josh Anderson. I would keep him if I was the GM of the Canadiens, but I'm not. But if he can get a decent return, he gets a good offer, I could see Josh Anderson getting traded this season. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. I'll be on live at 7 for the first game of the Habs rookie camp. I'm going to react to it with you guys, watch the game with you guys. And yeah, be there, activate the notification, subscribe if you don't want to miss it. And yeah, it's your boy Tropicalnhl. I'll see y'all later tonight for the live stream, or tomorrow for another video. Bye-bye.